Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. A client yesterday complained that her grandmother only wanted to exchange pleasantries. Well, my client paraphrased the beginning of their recent lunch conversation. This is pretty much what she said. Grandma started with, "Everything's good with you?" The client says, "Yeah, although I'm getting a little concerned about the Delta variant." Grandma says, "I understand. So how's my sweet grandson?" Client says, "He's fine, but it appears the kids are going to have to wear a mask all day in school. That's going to be tough, and apparently even some mask wearers get COVID." Grandma says, "He'll be fine. He's vaccinated, right?" Client says, "Yes, I had him vaccinated as soon as they told us to back in March. But now we're seeing cases of vaccinated people getting sick with COVID. And additionally, I think actually she just said April, not March, not that it really matters much, but anyway. But now we're seeing cases of vaccinated people getting sick with COVID. And additionally, that the vaccine's effectiveness wanes after months. And a booster shot's more likely to cause serious side effects than even the second shot." Grandma says, "Stop being a worrywart. You want to talk about the Olympics? Planning a family trip?" The client, wanting to get the lunch over with, says, let's look at the menu." Well, in our session, my client said something like, "I'm sick of shallow conversations, not just my grandmother's, but other people who only want to exchange pleasantries." Indeed, my client spent maybe half the session complaining about it. Nearly all of us, including that client, claim to be tolerant. Nay, they claim to celebrate difference, yet in practice, we may be far from tolerant. Of course, we're wise to minimize interaction with people we don't like and respect, maybe the shallow, the loud, the too cocksure. But before we do, consider making a case for the person. For example, I asked my client, if you had to defend your grandmother's approach to conversation and to life, what would you say? My client said something like, "Why bring ourselves down about things we can do nothing about? We're all vaccinated. That's what the experts tell us is the best we can do, pending new information. Isn't it better to focus on what will make us happy?" My client said that her having put herself in her grandma's shoes and making the case for her is making it more likely that she'll actually accept more about her grandmother and more likely to schedule another get-together with her. Takeaway? Being discerning, judgmental, is not only unavoidable, but desirable. Only through discernment can we live a better life, whether it's who we interact with or what we buy. But with people, especially those we have to interact with, for example, family or coworkers, before we reject someone, whether for their personality, their politics, their worldview, their lifestyle, you may want to make the case for their position. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.